Well, hey there team, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to a little bit more Phoenix Point, specifically the Year 1 edition that we're starting a fresh playthrough on. So I just put up that video to sort of signal blast and let people know that it's out, and it seems to be running very well. In fact, it seems to be a superior build to any version that I've played previously. That's not to say that the current Epic build isn't also the same. I haven't tested it, but if you are sniffing around looking at grabbing this, then you know, let it be known it's pretty awesome. Anyway, that was well received, so I'm going to play some more, and if that is also well received, you know, this will turn into a bit of a longer playthrough. So, you know, let me know what you reckon. Someone did point out that there are tiers of fatigue. You know what, we can even check the Phoenixpedia. Let's see how helpful this thing is. I'm always skeptical of in-game bloody Wikipedias, to be honest. Guide, Pandorans, weapon, armor. No, it'd be in guide, right? Character attributes, here we go. No, it's not those. Blast, acid, just, okay, that's a lot of damage. Advanced factions. Status effects. Tired. Caused by entering battle with low stamina. -1 action point each turn. Exhausted. Caused by entering with low stamina. Okay, cool. So there must be different levels of low stamina. -1 action point each turn is not fucking around. -2 means they can't move. You only have 2 action points. Oh no, wait. No, you technically have 4. The way it works is, yeah, okay, it's 4. Okay, well, we'll keep an eye on that. If anything, I'm almost curious to push it out to see what low stamina qualifies as. I wonder if it'll be like halfway and a quarter sort of thing. Not sure. Another tooltip that I noticed when we were loading in, again, let's see if it's in the Phoenixpedia, because I saw, hey, factions and diplomacy. Here you go. This was in the load screen. There's 1 to 24 standard, but 25. The faction reveals the location of all their havens. This will come in very handy, right? Because all those question marks on the map, we need to go and interrogate each and every one of them to figure out what they are, you know, find supplies, fight baddies, complete missions, all that sort of stuff. And in some cases, discover havens. Now, if we already know where all their havens are, that is huge. So I think that alone, just to make the busy work less busy, more efficient, is a good reason to do that. Now, what's 50 do? The faction shares all completed research projects with the Phoenix Project. That's pretty good. Phoenix Project can research the Allies faction's research projects. Attacking allied faction havens puts you immediately at war. Okay, and let's just check those. Unfriendly, cannot trade or recruit. Oh wow, from haven leaders. Yeah, they have local attitude as well, right? No special effect, no, and then war. They will attempt to attack your bases. Relations cannot improve from this point. Holy shit. Okay, so you can just permanently lock out your relationship with them. I didn't really know any of that because I don't really, you know, pay much attention to the other factions, to be honest. I don't engage with it a whole lot. All right, anyway, so we were here. We were going to explore because we've, oh, well, no, we bought the tech. Yeah, that's good. So we've got the research and all that going. Yeah, so let's explore. Sadly, no one to recruit from any of these areas, which is a shame. Oh, there we go. So you could potentially try and attack them. And, oh, there you go. There's a little man there. So there's someone to recruit. So if we go... No, it won't be trade. I think it's Haven Info. Recruit soldier, right? But we're short on tech. 56 tech is what we need, and they will trade. So we're going to move back, and then we're going to trade. I don't want to trade food because we're losing it, but I will trade... this. We want 56, don't we? Jesus, okay, that's adding up. Let's hope that doesn't overdo it. 490, we'll find out. What's that little symbol? Steel aircraft. I see, I don't want to do that. 445, 240, 56. We can afford this person, so we're going to move back. And we're, no, not trade, sorry, I'm getting used to this new UI. Recruit soldier, Emmy Jinx User. Okay. Can we, have a look at the soldier? Are you gonna load in there, perhaps? Alright, so it's just a basic troop if they've got the bulldog. You can get different types of troops. Materials shortage. Oh, this is cool. You're low on things, so you can trade, you can steal. Steal resources mission. This will antagonize them. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Scavenging, scrapping, and rewards. Haven defense missions will get you materials, but greater amounts from having havens with factory zones or New Jericho. Oh, hey, that's okay. That's cool to know. So when they start to get attacked, it will warn you and you can come protect them. Has it sent the person? It seems to have sent them back there. So we're just going to go home.
The New Jericho Haven is under attack.
Well, that works out actually. Let's got to pay attention to the timer is the problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, she's with me? What's the 1? Oh, that's just my base number. Sorry, team. Alright. Perfect timing. We could use the resources. Pandorans are attacking. Look at them. They look like Tyranids, these big ones. It's so good. Attacking strength 10, defending strength 16. So they're actually going to be able to hold this off on their own. Medium threat. Attitude change on victory. And that's what we want. I want to push them up into that 25. And look at this reward as well. So this is a bit of a bloody... This is leveraging a bit of an unfair advantage, you know? Now there's a level up to be had here. Let's see what's going on here, Sean. Oh, okay, they've integrated it. This used to be 2 different screens. This and this weren't actually the same thing. This is much better. I like this. They've done so many great improvements. So you can put his points into his base statistics, or you can give him one-shots, right? Which are passive and active. Gains assault rifle proficiency with plus 10% damage and plus 20% accuracy. I'm very tempted to give that to him. Yeah, for sure. That's a big boon. So that's his points there, 5. And then you've got this pool of overflow points. So I could give him dash and just spend the extra points. I will actually. Usually I hold those points quite a bit. But in this particular case, I'll start using them more because what else am I going to use them for? And the earlier we get abilities, the more helpful it will be. All attacks that damage a target also inflict viral damage. Oh, okay. So you can see like this tree is actually class specific. So every type of a heavy will have that tree. But this is more personal, this tree. It's all sorts of unusual stuff. 10% bonus damage dealt and minus 10% accuracy. Yeah. Bash and melee. See, that's actually super. I really like this bash attack, especially with the cannon dudes. I feel like I might actually start leveling up the other points here. More willpower on the cannon is actually really helpful. And we'll just hold those 2 points because every time you jump, it uses up willpower. All right. So, oh yeah, the ready slot's not there. And see how this person's got the New Jericho regalia, whereas we've got the Phoenix sort of look. Yeah, cool. And I think their guns aren't strictly better, but they're definitely different. See, 40 damage, 2 shred, 4 burst, and then someone like ours, 30 damage, 1 shred, but 6 burst, like it fires off more rounds. You know, it's interesting, but they are all much of a muchness. All items will be successfully recovered. Yes, good. I wonder if we get that warning on a scavenge mission now. Probably not. All right, let's deploy the squad. Cool, man. I'm really enjoying it this time around. We'll see how we go with the scavenge missions, right? Because I've started this game a fair few times. I've seen the different iterations of the scavenge missions. They've never been very good. And I have hope because the developer knows this. The developer is clearly trying to make the scavenging missions different, and they've radically changed them a fair bit. Like they've tweaked them at first and then totally scrapped them and changed the way they work with the inventory system. It used to just be kill everything on the map sort of thing. And now it is go and collect the boxes against infinite waves of dudes. So it's a risk reward, but it's fiddly. So I still think it has a ways to go, but the fact that they are willing to just totally tear down the existing mechanic and replace it with something else because it's obvious it's not fun is just, To me, that's enough to support the dev, because not enough devs actually behave that way, which is such a shame. That should just be normal behavior. All right. Structure defense. We've got to defend all the actual named structures before they get damaged, basically. You can take control of Haven defenders by moving next to them if you wish. I'd rather not. I'll let them just bloody run in themselves. I love how, like, industrial this all is. Oh, it's very cool. Do we see any, Man, it's so good. It's like a Necromunda bloody table. So is that... That looks like the only sort of structure. Oh no, this one here. Maybe that's just a willpower point. Usually there's a symbol there. Okay. Well look, it's actually looking like it's just this generator thing that we need to protect. Alright. Who have we got? We'll send this person in, I suppose. Try and start doing a floor sort of sweep.
Here comes the Phoenix. Let's do this.
Right, Tritons. Okay, so be on your guard. These coming monsters will skulk around the battlefield. Yeah, so these guys can pop ink and they can sort of cloak as well. It really depends on what they've got, and they've just got little pistols. Still does some damage. We'll try and get firm on this cover here. And, I don't know, you never know. There might be a reason to move him, so we'll wait out. We should probably scout wide.
Operative on the move.
See about, like, maybe taking this corner a bit. Alright. You're also an assault.
Moving in quick. Tango spotted.
Yeah, okay, that's what we were worried about.
Here I am.
Where's the other one that you spotted? The scroll wheel's back to front. I might have to swap that. Like, it feels like it should be inverted. Jesus. There's a fair few of them. Okay, near the other ones.
Here I am.
Holy shit. Okay. If we can engage them in the open here, that'd be ideal. Jetpack. Do they holster the gun when they fly up, or is that a glitch? I'm not sure what's going on there. Alright. Just prepare to overwatch that bloke.
That hurt, didn't it?
So you can just auto-fire like that, or you can zoom in to look at specific body parts. The thing about these guys is, like, there's not a lot of one-tapping. Like, shooting them in the head doesn't necessarily guarantee that.
Ow!
Just reference how I shot my own dude in the head. Oh no, he's got claws. You gotta watch out for them. They're so dangerous. Wow, there is a lot of them. Where are the other Haven defenders? My dude's getting thumped. What have I done? Like, I was led to believe their defense was much stronger than the guys attacking, so where are all the defenders? There must be a whole bunch that I haven't revealed.
I'm injured.
And unfortunately, this guy can't see anyone from up here. Alright, Bash requires 1 AP. I might get him in amongst it.
Let's go.
Oh, it's a chick. My bad. Sorry, Shaz. Good thing we took that advantage. Alright, so now I can control this new Jericho character. Oh, they're heavy. Yeah, go. So that's the new Jericho heavy equivalent.
Be right there.
So I've got control of that one now. Oh no, this bloke's in all sorts of deep trouble. Dash? Oh, okay, this is the dude I leveled up. Alright, for starters, you need to med, mate. Hang on. Use med kit, there we go. We'll see about dashing. Interesting, we don't have a kill shot? See that? How it's just saying like that? So you might as well just go, because it reckons you'll kill him. Wow, the Tritons seem much stronger and bigger. I always found the Arthrons to be the more intimidating of the two.
Let me see.
I'll take a moment to explain this weapon. See how there's two circles. The inner circle guarantees 50% of your shot will fall there, and the outer circle guarantees 100%. And with a sniper rifle, that just comes down to a coin flip, right? So there's a 50-50 whether it's going to be inside the center circle or the outer circle. But I think the outer circle still counts as the center as well, like the entire sort of radius. I can't be 100% sure. But yeah, if you were firing 10 bullets with a machine gun or whatever, that's the idea is that half of them will fall in the center and half of them will fall out. I think. That's how I understand it. Disabled arm. I think we did alright to... Oh, here they come. It sort of heals. It heals off of that attack. Unbelievable.
Aiming.
I wonder if that's all of them. Sounds pretty bloody good to me, so there we go. Skill points pool went up. Nice. Oh, look at that. Key structures complete, protected 100%. Nice. Look at this dude. I have to unlock him, see what he's all about. Looks more like a bloody Spider-Man villain than anything to me. Yeah, cool. So, we've got our new recruit. We saved those dudes. We've got a whole bucket of resources, which is really good. Got to sort of start thinking what we're planning towards. I think someone was saying that you can get a heavier cruiser later that can hold 8, one of the commentors, which makes sense to me. But they also inferred that maybe you can send 2 squads to drop on one location. Also pretty cool if that's the case. Analysis of Pandoran movement patterns have failed to identify their origin. The exact location of the Pandoran colony responsible for the attack remains unknown. If a colony attacks from within Phoenix base scanning range, it would be detected immediately. Oh, isn't that interesting?
Phoenix Project. Heard a lot about you people. Most of it weird. Science nerds with guns, huh?
Yeah.
I've heard worse ideas.
Yeah.
Anyway, here's the inside scoop on New Jericho. Tobias West? Probably a genius. Might be a bit crazy, but he has a plan. And a real plan is a heck of a lot better than all that touchy-feely crap at Sanhedrin or whatever the hell those Squidward
I hate Sanhedrin.
are up to.
Yes, I
So
agree.
stick with us, and maybe we'll die, or maybe we'll win. But either way, it'll be fun.
I like this guy's. He's got a good sales pitch, I'll tell you that much. All right, cool. So, how are we doing for health? We're doing okay. Some of the boys have been touched up a little bit. I think what we'll do is be safe than sorry. It doesn't take much to die, right? To have you dudes die. And we just don't have any sparies. And we can't recruit any sparies. Alright, so I think maybe we just heal up a bit. Pandoran Intelligence Report 1 of 3. Haven reports and scientific observations have identified new Pandoran mutations, Arthron Brute and Arthron Gunner. Right? Tell me more. So this is the one with the, he's got pincers and he's got a shield. The shield is incredibly hardy when they actually deploy it. And then this guy has like a machine gun. Pain in the ass. Okay. We'll continue to wait. I want to heal them all up. Oh, look at them moving around. Alright, so we've finished construction. We've finished research. Let's queue up some more research. So we can do the autopsies. We can push the mission forward with the Phoenix Archives mission. I'm not that worried about that, to be honest. I'll do the New Jericho research, actually, because we're going to sort of be friends with them, and I wouldn't mind the resource boost at this point in time. Bases. If anything, I'd want to build... we just built a training facility. I want more. How are we doing? 6 out of 8 for living quarters, sort of thing. I mean, potentially getting another living quarters makes sense because I'm going to be building people like crazy. Fabrication plant. I mean, getting faster research would be a pretty big deal as well. We got to source a bunch of technology. Or whatever you call it. Yeah, the blue resource. You know what? We won't build anything for the time being. That's fine. I'll let everyone heal. Crew of Manticore are fully healed and rested. Okay, very good. Are we we do. We have a Scarab underway, which is awesome. Back in there. Oh, that's what I was going to check is this. Recruits available in 1 day. So you can recruit some pretty basic blokes that rock up at the Phoenix point. Okay, let's go out this way. Pretty crazy we got all these new Jericho havens near us.
The more the disciples of Anu invest into this mutation tech, the further away they will move from what New Jericho considers humanity. This is not a threat, but a statement.
Right, so
there is still
they
time
send
to
these
look to
antagonistic,
reason, not superstition, for solutions, to seek answers in human will instead of submission to the alien. But that time is running out.
So yeah, they don't like each other. Now we haven't we're not necessarily going to accept that just yet. But actually, fuck it, I'll accept it. Whatever. I don't know if we need to necessarily do it though. I think at a certain point they wouldn't let you pass like the 25, 50, that sort of thing if you didn't do their mission. But I'm not sure that's how it goes now. Anyway, I think they all have relationships with each other similar to this, like they have diplomacy. So hypothetically, I guess if they keep getting angry at each other, they will go to a state of war against each other. But I haven't seen that just yet. Attempting contact. Subject 24. So this is the DLC about the sort of robot experiments that New Jericho's been doing. I might end up skipping this cutscene because I kind of hate it.
Receiving this message. then respond on the secure channel I have provided.
I will let
is
it go.
essential that the information I am
This
about
dude
to
just
give you is
screams a
kept
lot.
Confidential. My name is not important now, but I am known among the pure as Subject 24, the 24th volunteer in a program set up by Tobias West that gave us hope. We had a solution. A solution! A secret program that would fix the world. And in the final moment, he backed down. Nothing prepared me for his treachery, his selfish cowardice. His attempts to erase us have failed. It was known as Project Purity. One man's dream of replacing every inch of human flesh with neurally controlled prosthetics. When I volunteered for the project, I had nothing left. My entire family had succumbed
See
to
what I mean?
norovirus.
It's like, I get that you're trying to go for some, you know, effect that this dude's a bit unstable, but it's kind of just
everywhere.
frustrating.
Watching. I had nothing left to lose. Along with many other brave men and women, I put myself forwards. A lot was sacrificed.
I guess it's interesting what they've done here
Dozens of us died
as a
or
concept.
crippled, and we came close to success. The Juggernaut Warrior was the final design. More than a soldier, more than a human, with titanium skin impervious to infection, perfectly pure. Pure as a smile in winter, as a human should be. There were problems. Total encapsulation created some. Mental instability, hallucinations, dreams. Not everyone could take it, but there was no shortage of volunteers to take the program forwards. And then Tobias West, the coward, the traitor, the small-minded charlatan, pulled the plug. Terrified of what he couldn't understand, the great leader ordered everyone involved with the project killed. Maybe he thought if he buried us, he'd bury the truth of his shame.
Oh, I suspect there might be more to it, to be honest, but
We fought back. I and several others managed to escape. For years we remained silent, hiding, running, waiting for the right moment. The right moment. And that moment has come. Facing a losing battle against the Pandora virus, the weak-minded West has reactivated the old Project Purity facilities, and that makes him vulnerable. Phoenix, I am offering you an exchange. I know the location of the facility and how to get in. You have the firepower. The power! Hailstorms of fire and acid. Raid the lab and share the tech with us. All this time in hiding has left us damaged and in need of urgent repairs. If you succeed, we will both gain. Humanity will gain. We are the pure. The pure! We are the future. Help us, Phoenix. Help our species.
so here's my real problem with this DLC, and I said this at the time when I had it come up, right? This is a DLC that you can pay for. I mean, it's in this year one edition for free now, right? But ultimately, this is a DLC expansion. And it's giving me an option to help or not help this dude. Now, personally, I quite like the new Jericho guys, and I want to help them, right? So I don't particularly want to help this bloke stealing from him. I actually go, like, if I want to get into the role play, I'm like, Tobias West probably had a reason for shutting down the project and exterminating them all, right? I don't actually sympathize too much with this dude, right? So my compulsion is to refuse to help. Now, what does that do? Does that trigger the DLC path in a different direction and we get to do all these cybernetic upgrades or whatever? Or does this just straight up turn it off? In which case, like, the game should be more clear. I don't care about in-world. We talk about in-world menus and UI and just getting that immersion factor in. That's fine, but this is a monetary exchange going on here, right? This is giving me a question where I feel myself going, does this mean either I do the DLC that we paid for or I don't do the DLC that we paid for? I'm confused, and it needs to be more explicit. It needs to have something in brackets saying, refuse to help Subject 24, you will still get to experience the DLC story if you choose this option. You know what I mean? If that's what it is like you refuse, and then Tobias West maybe is like, hey man, I'm going to give this cybernetic bloody upgrades because I turn on my facilities, but it's not clear, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to refuse, and we're going to hope that the devs are clever enough to have implemented the DLC, in which case this is no good. This would be like buying a microtransaction from a store and given an option, do you want to wear this now or not? And then you said no, and that's it. Now you can't wear it for your entire game. Like, that's the closest sort of analogy I can sort of think of. Anyway, I'm going to go refuse to help.
When I contacted you, I thought I was dealing with intelligent people, aware of the stakes. Instead, I find spineless cowards whose convictions are as hollow as the module in Tobias West's head. We'll find a way to obtain the research data, but the chance of alliance between the Pure and the Phoenix Project is gone forever.
Okay, well, we'll see how it comes out.
Neural tech we've been hearing about. It sounds like a pretty cool technology, really.
I hate these assholes.
Has anyone thought about how easily it could be abused by, I don't know, an autocratic leader with delusions of grandeur?
No one cares, dickhead. The world's at war with a bloody virus. I hate people like this. They create problems out of nothing. What's like? New Jericho is a society of law and principle. There will be no abuse. This is just a weak attempt to fix a deeper problem. No, it is... No, fuck off. And we'll get bonus points with New Jericho.
You think so? Because to me, it seems like these principles never find structural expression and are thrown aside all too easily when it's convenient.
I hate Sanhedrin. The personification
is all you
with
believe it to be.
A big problem in culture in general. It's almost like I gotta almost wonder if the devs have put them in as a meme as well. Like, what sort of society would be asking all these stupid higher questions when you're a state of total war for the species? It's fucking hilarious, Sanhedrin, how stupid and detached they are. When you do encounter them, they go, oh, we need you to kill these people, right? No joke, because they're living in a pseudo... It depends how you want to look at it. Communist, anarchist, one of those stupid societies that doesn't work properly. And they allowed some people to join them, and these people turned out to be bad actors, infiltrated them, stole all their shit, started running around killing people, and are trying to escape. And they're like, we need you to come in and kill them, but because we made friends with them, we don't, we don't want to fight them. These people that we invited in and stole everything. Oh, poor soldiers, their poor feelings. They can't kill these fucking traitorous scumbags, so we need you to come in. That is the introduction mission when you meet the Sanhedrin. Just to give you an idea. And I'm like, no functioning human that can go 9 to 5 and actually earn a wage and raise a family or, and get through life would actually behave like this. So I really feel like it's a meme that the devs have put in there for sure. So if you find yourself actually personally attracted or resonating with the Sanhedrin, you got some introspection to do, son. Are you contributing to society? Anyway, that's my little rant on the end if you made it this far. Fuck. But yeah, we'll get to those guys. What an absolute joke of a batch of humans. At least they all congregated together. All right. This game otherwise is fantastic fun. It's a lot of fun. And I'm enjoying this current build as well. But yeah, my gripe with that DLC still stands as well, so I guess we'll just have to play through and see if it crops up in another fashion, but if it doesn't, I'll be pretty peeved. The fact that they give you a yes or no in-universe question where I lean towards no, regardless of DLC or money or anything like that. I'm like, no, I'd rather not help this guy. I'd rather help the other team. But if that actually turns off a paid DLC in the process, I mean... Like I said, I've sung praises for this game, but if that is the case, then fuck you devs, you need to sort it out. You need to go in there and rewrite some code or do something to change it so that there's a warning letting us know. But I think that's fair criticism, because at the same time I love this game, but I'm also going to be honest about the negatives. Alright team, let me know what you reckon. If you want to see more, I might just leave it there for the time being and I'll catch you guys on the next one.